What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple Newtype, and in this episode, we're concluding Red Giant 3rd MS Team. Last time, Baron helped fix the Azdaha mobile suits. Exiba tried to control Valdi's hangar, but she called him a weak man, and Zarga and Thomas find Serafima right as Love Cell began her bombing run on Chilecito. This time, the attack on Chilecito continues. The Wandering Zeon, the Red Giant Stars, and Azdaha work together to fight against Love Cell, and Kurai reunites with Serafima. So let's get into this. A missile is about to hit Zargo, Thomas, and Serafima, but the gun cannon tanks the missile. It is Williams. He is amazed by the Luna titanium of the gun tank. He literally starts smacking missiles out of the sky. Thomas notes that the pilot has a Zeon accent as he runs away. Nobi, Aigel, and Asuji help the people of Chilecito escape. Valdi is still talking trash to Exiba. She can sense his hatred and knows he is the type of person who wants to continue this war, even though it is obviously winding down. Ralph and the Gundam shoots at the target from above, but it is too far away. It's too high for the gunparry team as well. William says, "Don't worry, I got this." The gun cannon breaks apart, and out comes the core fighter. Thomas and his team says, "The rumors are true. You guys should be running, not doing commentary." The core fighter spots the target. It is Love Cell in her Dom flight type. He is amazed there is a flying mobile suit in existence. She begins another missile barrage. A golden Zok approaches. It is Azdaha. Specifically, it is Deba. They are here to help the people. The maskless ensign is named Otto. Ralph tells them to open the gunparry hatch and keep it steady. He does a big jump and lands on the gunparry. Then he jumps again, flying up to the Dom. Love Cell says, "How's a Gundam flying at me?" The gunparry takes on a lot of force from the Gundam, so it gets shaky. The old men go bouncing around the hangar. "Careful, old men, that's how Miharu died." The Gundam whips out its rifle, but is stopped by the Dom. Williams and the core fighter run support, but he receives a back fist from the tail of the core fighter. Ralph falls back down due to gravity. Love Cell retreats. She can't blame the Federation now that she has been seen. Remember the ear quirk set up in the beginning of this manga? Throughout this adventure, both Williams and Thomas have been playing with their earlobe. Williams goes to the crashed core fighter. He has to see something for himself. As the Gundam lands, Ralph is instantly attacked. It is a Frankenstein black and gold mobile suit from Azdaha. It looks like it's Williams' gem red with the Zaku 2 head. It has 2 heat rods from the Dom fused into a double heat rod, and the Goof custom Gatling shield. Did I miss anything? The pilot is Baby. Love Cell calls Baby a baby and says she did the bombings. The Regia comes in riding 2 leopards and saves an old lady. He then says to Deba that someone is manipulating Baby. Deba seemed to have known. Love Cell says it is just like Zeon Daikun once said, "Punk bitches must die." I don't think he said that. Her hatred is clearly screwing her perception of reality. Idealism will take you places. Ralph and Baby start fighting. Love Cell sends out a wide broadcast. She tells Zeon that everyone moving south to search for the secret launch facility has been led astray. There is no such base. However, she gives them hope to rebuild. The captain suggests that Zeon move to Chilecito to begin the process of rebuilding. "We about to gentrify the hell out of this place." Hearing tremors, Baron goes to check it out, but a guard has been ordered by Baby to keep her here. She demands that he lets her go, and this guy folds faster than an NCO on shore leave in Okinawa. Baron exits to find the Gundam fighting Azdaha, while helping Azdaha in the city. Kurai is finally reunited with Serafima. That's the end of his story. I expected more from you. Meanwhile, Thomas is finally reunited with his brother, but Williams is unconscious from the landing. Whenever he wakes up, it's going to be an awkward reunion. Baron, with the help of the spineless goon, goes to Ralph and Baby's battle and tells them to stop. They are on a Wappa. Meanwhile, it seems that Love Cell is planning on blowing up the city. The Wappa climbs up the Gundam, and then she lets go. Baby grabs her, and she slaps Baby. She says that everyone just needs to talk it out until they are all on the same page. Look in the sky. It's an eagle holding the Regia. He drops down onto Baby's mobile suit. Baby wants more power because of his mother who died. He believes if he had more power, he could have saved her. The Bourne Industries' old men move into action to find the core fighter empty. They explore to find both Williams and Thomas. The old men think that Williams split into 2 except for one. It's obviously his brother, you idiots. While the Reggie and Baby talk about his mommy issues, Baron tells him to shut up. She says that if you actually care about this city, stop talking dramatically about how you want to save this city and actually save the city. The Wandering Zeon, Azdaha, and the Red Giants work together. They need to track down Love Cell and her FT Dom. Aigel and the Rogue Zeon crew know of the FT Dom, and they do some back-of-the-envelope calculations to find out that they are heading towards Salinas Grandes. Azdaha wants to defend the city, but they need to welcome in Zeon with open arms. They just have to protect the city from the bomb. Nobi knows that Love Cell once was in charge of a nuclear warhead that she couldn't use, and he wonders if she is going to use it. During Love Cell's message, she said that the sun will rise. which they assume means city go boom. Love Cell gets a good distance away. Some soldiers were heading to Chilecito and she says, I wouldn't recommend it, as she pulls out the nuclear briefcase. While waiting, Love Cell mentions that she was born on Earth, but moved to Side 3. She was ostracized and had inadequacy issues, so she'll blow everything up. A smoking hot ensign tells Exaba of the situation, and they allow the Ralph team to continue pursuit. She puts the helmet back on. The maskless ensign happens to be a hot girl. Baby walks in and feels like he missed something. Boy, did you. The team preps. Azdaha and Zeon will protect the city while the Red Giants head to Salinas Grandes. Ralph says they should get drinks when this is all over. No, don't do it, baby. He's a mean drunk. The twin brothers get a moment with one another. Malaby is happy to be fighting side by side with her #1 fan. They all head out for their final battle. A fat uncle approaches Love Cell's location, but it isn't Zeon. It is the Red Giants in the Azdaha black and gold colors. Thomas is fighting in William's gun cannon. He's still tuckered out. The 3 Red Giant stars drop down. Dom helps Love Cell. Kill and Baby defends the city from Zeon remnants. Kudai tries to get them to understand that they are friends. The Doms try to get the Red Giants in a pincer maneuver. Malaby isn't able to get a hit on Love Cell. The nuke that is going to go off is in Love Cell's Gallop, where Sophia happens to be. 20 minutes until the Gallop reaches Chilecito. Seraphy comes on the comms and tells Sophia to stop the Gallop. She spots friendlies and Azdaha units blocking her. Love Cell says that Malaby has no chance against her, but the Dom falls into a trap and Thomas and Ralph attack. She dodges the attack, but the flight system is ruined due to the evaporated saltwater from the dry lake bed. Malaby grabs the Fetty Cross logo thingy on the shield and uses it like a knife. She goes in low while Love Cell goes high, allowing Malaby to stab the cockpit and kill Love Cell. Did she just kill her with the power of Christ? Her 2 men rush in, but Thomas gets out of his mobile suit and tells them that this battle is over. He is Zeon too, and they don't have to fight this battle anymore. Meanwhile, Zeon and Azdaha are trying to stop the Gallop. It seems it is on autopilot and Sophia can't control it. They take off the missile pods on the sides, but it keeps pushing forward. 3 gems come in to help. It is Exaba's men. They all continue pushing back. They are able to stop it. Shuka comes on the comms, and her and Sophia thank each other for their help. Valdiborn is standing in front of a bunch of wandering Zeon soldiers. She says to Exaba, these are my new employees. Exaba looks the other way, but in exchange, he is taking all the glory for this battle. Exaba finally says something nice to Shuka. You treat her with respect, damn it. Thomas is going to stay on Earth to catch up with his brother and watch over Kudai and Sarah. Remember when this manga made you think Kudai was a more important character? Baby is wearing a t-shirt tucked into some slacks. Ew, go back to wearing robes. It's because he is going to explore the world outside of Azdaha. That doesn't mean you tuck a t-shirt into slacks. Kudai tells Malaby that he won't forget the Red Giant stars. The Regia rides off into the sunset on a dolphin. You think it's a Newtype dolphin like in Gundam X? December 31st, UC 0089. The Red Giant stars war comes to an end. And that will conclude Red Giant 3rd MS Team. This was a really well done gag manga, but they played the ending so seriously, and it kinda fell flat. Besides using the Regia to come in with a random animal, there were so many opportunities for jokes at the end, and they just went with the generic ending. Oh well, even though this ending was mid, the rest of the manga holds up and stands up against other gag mangas like the Hooligan Saga. There is Tony Takazaki's Gag Gundam, as well as Fat Gundam, where it's Gundam, but everyone is fat. But are there any more in-universe gag mangas that you recommend? Let me know in the comments. But that will do it for now, Newtypes. Remember, EFF uses a cross on their shields because they have the power of God and anime on their side. Peace.